So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Hopefully everybody had a great lunch and we have full bellies and we can take a few minutes and talk about riding the EV wave. We built our company ezVOLTz from the ground up to specifically serve state and local governments. Our solutions are designed with local governments in mind. It is embedded in our DNA. We understand the unique challenges and requirements that you face and provide tailored solutions to meet your needs. Many of us come from government, so we understand the subtleties and the pressures. As you will see on this slide, we start with aiming for our customers to understand our 5 rails: respect, authentic communications, integrity, lasting relationships, and successful outcomes. These are more than just words to us. It demonstrates how we value our customers. We don't just put chargers on the ground and then ghost our customers. We call that install and fleet. We want to be your long-term partner. Our core offerings are EV fleet charging and operations, and as you'll see on this slide, we have 4 basic core services: the EV fleets, the charging hardware, our navigation app, and the ezCONNECT management and governance software. For hardware, we offer robust and reliable charging solutions, including level 2 chargers, which are ideal for charging needs of moderate speed, perfect for fleet operations and overnight charging. The level 3 fast chargers are perfect for quick turnaround times. On the software side, we have ezCONNECT, which is our advanced EV charger management and governance software, and that ensures seamless operation and monitoring of all charging activities. This software provides real-time monitoring and control, data analytics and reporting, and the integration capable with your existing systems. We have assembled a top-notch team to ensure outstanding product delivery and customer service. Our team has both national and international experience. We have built a team of world-class companies that mirror us in culture and values. And yes, the technology offerings are just as important. We have strategic partnerships with our teammates, and they are the subcontractors on the NASPO Value Point contract, which I will describe later. So there's us, ezVOLTz, which is the navigation app and our management software. We have EVBox, EVSE, Samsara, and ArchKey. Now here's how we put it all together. As you will see on this slide, we have a very defined project rollout methodology and have successfully used this approach where we begin with the requirements gathering and design. We begin by understanding our customers' specific needs and requirements, designing a tailored solution that meets unique objectives. In our experience, there is no one-size-fits-all installation. Then we go through to the site assessment and utility interactions, where our team conducts a thorough site assessment, evaluating the location suitability and coordinating with utility providers to ensure optimal power supply and infrastructure compatibility. We proceed with the permitting process. We can manage the entire process, handling all necessary documentation and approvals to ensure a smooth and compliant installation. Then the installation and commissioning of the chargers happens where our technicians carry out with precision, followed by a comprehensive commissioning to ensure all systems are fully operational. Then we turn on the switch, activating the system, perform exhaustive testings, and confirm everything is functioning correctly and efficiently. Once the installation is tested and is up and running, we have 2 options. We can either turn over the entire infrastructure to you, or we can manage it for you and provide ongoing support and maintenance through our Charger Network Operations Center, also known as a CNOC, ensuring your EV charging infrastructure remains in peak condition. For the post-rollout, we transition. We provide all of the service and maintenance so you don't have to. Our ezVOLTz CNOC monitors the chargers 24/7. So we will know even before you do if a charger isn't functioning, and we can do remote maintenance or deploy a tech quickly if the remote methods don't solve the problem. And what other companies don't tell you is how to manage grid capacity. Our software continuously balances the load of all the chargers at each location. So you won't overload the grid and the chargers will all stay on. Much like thinking about tripping a circuit breaker, too much, right? So what our software does is slows down the charge, so across the board, all of the chargers will stay working. With our software, ezVOLTz has the unique capability to capture all the information for fleet management purposes in addition to the public charging accountability and billing. So this is a very busy slide, but we can start the session through either our app, an RFID card, or a QR code, and authorize the charging station that is available for charging. The network connectivity is wireless, so it's not on your county's system. There's no worries about getting into your data, right? This is all over the wireless cloud. We have all the management systems to operate, manage, and build the drivers, and we have a customer service and help desk 24/7. Next, we will cover our Charging Command Center platform, which provides management and governance from a single pane of glass. We simplify the complexity of managing multiple EV chargers across various locations. Our integrated platform allows for a centralized management of all charging stations, streamlined governance and policy implementation, efficient troubleshooting and maintenance operations, and all the key metric reporting for data analytics. And I know that governments love data. So when we're responsible for managing your EV charging ecosystem, our CNOC works as a command center where we can see which chargers are up, which ones might be down. We can do that remote maintenance on these chargers and send healing algorithms to chargers that may not be working or remotely reboot them. Think about it. When your phone's not working, your computer's not working, what's the first thing you do? You reboot it, right? But if that doesn't work, we deploy a tech in the field. We can also bring in any legacy chargers that your county may have into the ecosystem and manage them as well from that single dashboard. And next, unique to ezVOLTz, we have built a fully customizable and network agnostic driver-facing navigation app for our clients, and it is also available for public downloads. You can download that now. It has a user-friendly interface, providing an intuitive experience for EV drivers, offering features such as easy access to charging station locations, showing all the chargers in the United States. It has travel planning with a range halo. And the range halo suggests where you should charge and plan to stop based on the range of your vehicle. It gives real-time status updates of the charger so you don't stop at a charger that isn't available. It does the payment processing, and you can see your usage history, and you can also personalize the user settings and preferences. So not only is this for public consumer use, but we have built it to be the perfect complement for your fleet drivers. It is fully customizable for your county, and it can be white labeled with your logos and local advertising. I hope you'll download it from the app and Google Play Store. It is completely free. At this point, you're probably wondering, how in the world is my county going to procure and pay for this solution, right? There's crickets out there. Right, thank you. With ezVOLTz, you have the opportunity for a public-facing charging infrastructure to pay for itself in a relatively short period of time, probably 12 to 24 months, and it then creates a new revenue stream for your jurisdiction. Does anybody remember the lost highway user revenues? Right? So by owning your own charging infrastructure, you keep the majority of the revenues because we share it with you. You have complete control to set your own rates and can have different tiers based on the user. For example, you could charge full retail rate for non-residents and transient traffic. You have the ability to offer your residents a discounted price. You could also offer other incentive pricing for various groups like veterans or disadvantaged or Justice 40 areas. It's completely up to you. So we're just going to go around the wheel and remind you what we have. We have the ezCONNECT data management that is unique to ezVOLTz. We have the EV fleet management. We have the ezVOLTz hardware. We have the ezVOLTz EV navigation app. And then we have the revenue sharing opportunity. And to further help the counties pay for this infrastructure, I'm going to share a few programs with you that ezVOLTz is totally integrated with and an approved vendor for today, because ezVOLTz is now an approved vendor for the fleet rebate program. And that gives you up to $15,000 in make-ready rebates for the site. That's the electrical install. It then also provides up to $30,000 in EV charger rebates per site. You must have a 5-vehicle fleet or plans of a 5-vehicle fleet moving forward, be on an approved rate schedule with the utility, which most counties will be since they have that commercial rate structure. You would supply us a copy of the utility bill, and these rebates are non-competitive, and they are applied toward the completion of the project. So this relationship that we have with BGE, Pepco, and Delmarva is truly a value add that ezVOLTz brings to the table and can put up to $45,000 back in the county coffers at each location you install. I hope we can assist you in getting these dollars. And saving the best for last. Now I'm going to ask a question. Raise your hand if you know what NASPO is. You don't count. 1, 2. Okay. So let's discuss what is NASPO. NASPO is the National Association of State Procurement Officials, and basically what they do is they put out a nationwide RFP. Let's say your county needs a widget, and that state needs a widget, and everybody finally needs the widget. And RFPs, can everybody groan when we say what the RFP process is, right? Yes? Okay, I got some noise out of that one. So we went through a process, it took about 1.5 years of this national RFP, and had over 60 companies bidding on this contract. I'll tell you what the contract is in a moment. And only 12 companies were awarded this national contract, and ezVOLTz was one of them, and we were the only ones in the state of Maryland. Can I get a big woohoo? So this is a cooperative purchasing program. Much like being able, you're probably familiar with piggybacking on a state contract or another jurisdiction's contract. So this has already been a fully vetted national RFP process. So now the county doesn't have to duplicate that process, long drawn out process. You can simply contact us or go through the NASPO portal. So I just saved you and your staff many months of work. Now, what does the contract include? So it is level 2 and DC fast chargers that you can purchase through this. We basically told them all the things that we do, what manufacturers we're working with, and what level of discount that we're offering. So this is the best pricing in the country that you're going to get with all of the value add services. We're also a part of this contract, the software, the installation and maintenance, and the support services. And those are those partners that I went through with you earlier, the EVBox, the EVSE, the installation, and the Samsara. So it includes everything, and you can pick and choose what you want from there. And so in order to utilize the contract, a participating addendum, or a PA, must be executed between the contractor, us, and the interested government entity, you. In most cases, the state must sign the PA for the other eligible entities within the state to take advantage of this contract. However, in Maryland, they have already pre-approved all of the local governments to procure off the NASPO contract, and we can sign the agreement directly with the county. And oh, by the way, Maryland was the lead state on this NASPO contract for the EV charging solutions. And it is actually the first time that Maryland has been the lead state with NASPO. So I think that's very forward thinking on the part of the state. And with that, that's that. And I have left time for any questions you may have. Like I said, I've got John Gillespie, who's our Chief Growth Officer in the room, and Sean Powell, who is in charge of state, local, and education on the government side. So with that, does anybody have any thoughts, questions? So we're down, like I said, at booth 733, And please take a brochure with you. And we love to come visit. We want to travel the state, continue visiting with the counties. We love in person. We'll do Zoom if you make us. But I know you have individual questions, and I'm excited to see such a large turnout. And I wish that we had another half an hour to sit here and chat. But come ask us the questions down at the booth. We will be there the rest of today and all of tomorrow as well. So thank you very much for your attention.